Welcome to Overcoming Anxiety: Techniques for a Calmer, Happier You, written by Mindful Literary. In today's fast-paced world, anxiety has become a common struggle for many. Whether it's the pressures of work, personal life, or the overwhelming nature of our daily routines, anxiety can impact every aspect of our lives. But there's hope, and that's what this audiobook is all about, providing you with practical, effective techniques to manage and overcome anxiety. In this audiobook, we'll delve into understanding what anxiety is, its causes, and the various types of anxiety disorders. By gaining a clear understanding of anxiety, you can begin to demystify your experience and take the first step toward healing. We'll explore how to identify and cope with anxiety triggers, manage stressful situations, and implement mindfulness and relaxation techniques. These practices, such as deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, and mindfulness meditation, are powerful tools to calm your mind and body. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, will be another focus, helping you recognize and replace negative thought patterns with positive ones, and learn behavioral techniques to combat anxiety. We'll also discuss the critical role of nutrition and exercise, highlighting how diet and physical activity can significantly affect your anxiety levels. Sleep is another vital aspect we'll cover, examining the sleep-anxiety connection and providing strategies to improve sleep hygiene and relaxation techniques for better rest. Social support, time management, and self-care are also essential components of managing anxiety, and we'll provide guidance on building a supportive network, prioritizing tasks, and practicing self-compassion. When anxiety becomes overwhelming, seeking professional help is crucial. We'll guide you on recognizing when it's time to seek help, understanding the types of mental health professionals available, and exploring various therapeutic approaches for anxiety. Overcoming fear and avoidance behaviors, finding joy in everyday life, and managing anxiety in the workplace are other critical areas we'll address. Finally, we'll help you create a long-term plan for anxiety management, setting you on a path to sustained progress and resilience. So, take a deep breath, find a comfortable space, and join me on this transformative journey toward a calmer, happier you. Let's begin the journey to overcoming anxiety together. Thank you for choosing this audiobook. Let's embark on this path to peace and well-being. Chapter 1: Understanding Anxiety. What is anxiety? It can manifest in various ways, such as excessive worrying, restlessness, difficulty concentrating, and irritability. For many people, anxiety can be overwhelming, affecting their daily life and overall well-being. Understanding the symptoms and manifestations of anxiety is crucial in its identification and management. Causes of anxiety. Anxiety can be caused by a variety of factors, and understanding these underlying causes is crucial in developing effective coping strategies. Let's explore some of the common factors that can contribute to anxiety. Firstly, genetics can play a significant role in the development of anxiety. Research suggests that individuals with a family history of anxiety disorders are more likely to experience anxiety themselves. It's important to note that having a genetic predisposition does not necessarily mean that you will develop anxiety, but it may increase your vulnerability to it. Another potential cause of anxiety is traumatic experiences. Experiencing a distressing event, such as abuse, accidents, or the loss of a loved one, can trigger anxiety. These traumatic experiences can leave a lasting impact on our mental and emotional well-being, leading to heightened anxiety levels. Imbalances in brain chemistry can also contribute to anxiety. Neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers in the brain, play a crucial role in regulating our emotions. When there is an imbalance of these neurotransmitters, it can disrupt the normal functioning of our brain and contribute to anxiety disorders. It's important to recognize that each individual's experience with anxiety is unique, and a combination of these factors may be at play. By identifying the underlying causes of your anxiety, you can work towards developing effective coping strategies that address these specific factors. Remember, finding the root cause of your anxiety is just the first step. It's essential to seek support from mental health professionals who can provide you with personalized guidance and treatment options that suit your needs. Types of anxiety disorders. Anxiety can affect us in different ways, and it's important to understand the various types of anxiety disorders that exist. In this subchapter, we will explore the different types of anxiety disorders, including generalized anxiety disorder, GAD, panic disorder, and social anxiety disorder, SAD. Let's start by discussing generalized anxiety disorder, GAD. GAD is characterized by excessive and uncontrollable worry or anxiety about everyday things like work, health, or relationships. People with GAD often find it challenging to relax and may experience physical symptoms such as restlessness, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. Next, we have panic disorder. Panic disorder is characterized by recurring panic attacks, which are sudden periods of intense fear or discomfort that peak within a few minutes. Common symptoms of panic attacks include a rapid heart rate, shortness of breath, trembling, and a feeling of impending doom. Panic disorder can be extremely distressing and can significantly interfere with a person's daily life. Finally, we have social anxiety disorder, SAD, also known as social phobia. SAD is characterized by an intense fear of social situations and a constant worry about being embarrassed or criticized by others. People with SAD may experience symptoms like blushing, sweating, trembling, and a rapid heart rate when faced with social interactions or performance situations. Understanding the specific characteristics and symptoms of each anxiety disorder is crucial for proper diagnosis and treatment. It allows healthcare professionals to develop personalized treatment plans that address the unique needs of individuals suffering from these disorders. Chapter 2: Anxiety Triggers. Identifying triggers. Have you ever found yourself feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or on edge? It's important to recognize that these emotions can sometimes be triggered by specific factors in our lives. By identifying these triggers, we can gain valuable insight into what causes our anxiety and take steps to avoid or manage them effectively. Triggers can vary from person to person, as everyone's experiences and sensitivities are unique. They could be certain situations, people, places, or even thoughts that bring about intense anxiety. Sometimes, it may be a combination of factors that contribute to these feelings. One way to identify triggers is by reflecting on your personal experiences. Take a moment to think about recent situations where you felt particularly anxious or overwhelmed. What was happening? Were you in a crowded place? Did you have to give a presentation? Were you spending time with certain people? By recognizing patterns and commonalities in these situations, you can start to pinpoint your personal triggers. Another helpful tool is keeping a journal. Whenever you experience anxiety, jot down the details of the situation, your emotions, and any thoughts or sensations you were experiencing at the time. Over time, you may notice recurring themes or patterns that can indicate potential triggers. This self-reflection and awareness can be empowering, as it allows you to regain control over your emotions and take proactive steps towards managing your anxiety. Understanding the patterns and situations that cause anxiety can be a significant step towards regaining control over your emotional well-being. It allows you to anticipate potential triggers and develop strategies to tackle them effectively. As you reflect on your experiences, pay attention to any recurring thoughts, emotions, or physical sensations that arise during anxious situations. This information can help you identify patterns and gain a deeper understanding of your own unique triggers. For example, you might notice that you consistently feel anxious before giving a public speech. This could indicate that public speaking is a trigger for you. Understanding this can empower you to prepare in advance, practice relaxation techniques, or seek support from a therapist or coach who specializes in anxiety management. Remember, triggers can vary from person to person, and it's essential to approach this process with empathy and self-compassion. Identifying triggers is not about placing blame or judgment on yourself or others. Instead, it's an opportunity to gain insight and take proactive steps towards creating a healthier, more balanced emotional state. Coping with triggers. It is vital to explore different techniques and strategies that can provide individuals with the tools needed to navigate challenging situations. When faced with anxiety triggers, it is important to remember that everyone's experience is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, it is crucial to find coping mechanisms that resonate with you and align with your individual needs. An effective coping mechanism is to practice deep breathing exercises. When you feel triggered, take a moment to focus on your breath. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, then exhale fully through your mouth. This technique helps to slow down your heart rate and calm your nervous system. Another useful strategy is to engage in physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Whether it's going for a walk, practicing yoga, or engaging in any form of physical exercise that you enjoy, it can help distract your mind from the triggers and reduce anxiety. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for coping with triggers. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can provide a sense of release and help you gain clarity. Reflecting on your triggers and identifying patterns can be an empowering step towards managing them effectively. Additionally, seeking support from trusted individuals can make a significant difference. Whether it's talking to a friend, family member, or therapist, having someone who listens and understands can offer valuable insights and provide emotional support. Lastly, self-care is of utmost importance when coping with triggers. Ensure you prioritize activities that bring you joy and relaxation. This can include taking a warm bath, practicing mindfulness or meditation, or simply indulging in a hobby that brings you peace. Remember, coping with triggers is an ongoing process. It may take time to find the strategies that work best for you, so be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. With determination and a proactive approach, you can develop a toolkit of healthy coping mechanisms to effectively manage anxiety triggers. Managing stressful situations. By understanding how stress impacts our bodies and minds, we can gain valuable insights into managing it better. First and foremost, it is important to recognize the signs of stress in ourselves. This can include physical symptoms such as tense muscles, headaches, or fatigue, as well as emotional symptoms like irritability or feeling overwhelmed. By acknowledging these signs, we can take proactive steps to address and alleviate the stress. One powerful technique to manage stress is deep breathing. When you find yourself in a stressful situation, take a moment to pause and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this several times, allowing your body to calm down and your mind to regain focus. In addition to deep breathing, another effective strategy is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This can help you become aware of any negative thought patterns or stress triggers, allowing you to respond to them in a more positive and beneficial way. Distracting oneself from stress is also helpful. Engaging in activities that bring you joy or relaxation can take your mind off the stressors and give you a much-needed break. This could be anything from engaging in a hobby, listening to music, going for a walk, or spending time with loved ones. Find what works best for you and make it a priority to incorporate these activities into your routine. Finally, it is important to remember the power of positive self-talk. During stressful situations, we often tend to be overly critical of ourselves, which can further elevate our stress levels. By practicing self-compassion and speaking to ourselves kindly and encouragingly, we can create a more supportive internal dialogue and reduce our stress levels. By actively managing stress during challenging situations, you can develop the skills and mindset needed to navigate through life's ups and downs with greater ease and confidence. Chapter 3: Mindfulness and Relaxation Techniques. Deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing exercises can be incredibly beneficial for calming the mind and reducing symptoms of anxiety. When implemented properly, they can serve as a valuable tool for managing anxiety in various situations. Let's explore some deep breathing techniques that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. One effective technique is belly breathing. Find a comfortable position, whether sitting or lying down. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, ensuring that the hand on your abdomen rises, while keeping the hand on your chest as still as possible. Exhale slowly through your mouth, pushing out all the air. Repeat this process several times, focusing on the rise and fall of your abdomen. Box breathing is another powerful technique that can help you regain control during anxious moments. Begin by inhaling slowly and deeply through your nose to the count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 4. Finally, hold your breath for a count of 4 before starting the cycle again. Repeat this pattern for a few minutes, and you will notice a sense of calm washing over you. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a simple yet effective way to relax your mind and body. Start by closing your eyes and placing the tip of your tongue against the ridge of tissue behind your upper front teeth. Breathe in quietly, through your nose to a mental count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale completely through your mouth to a count of 8, making a whoosh sound. Repeat this cycle 3 more times, and you will begin to experience a deep sense of tranquility. Alternate nostril breathing is a technique that helps balance the flow of energy in your body and promotes a sense of calmness. Start by sitting comfortably and using your right thumb to gently close your right nostril. Inhale deeply through your left nostril. Use your ring finger to close your left nostril, then release your right nostril, and exhale through it. Inhale through the same right nostril, close it with your thumb, release the left nostril, and exhale through it. Repeat this pattern for a few minutes, switching sides after each exhale. By incorporating these deep breathing exercises into your daily routine, you'll be equipping yourself with powerful tools to manage anxiety. Remember, practice is key. The more you engage in these exercises, the better you'll become at utilizing them during times of anxiety or stress. Progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation is a technique that involves progressively tightening and relaxing different muscle groups in order to release tension and promote relaxation. By deliberately tensing and then relaxing specific muscle groups, you can become more aware of the sensations in your body and learn to let go of unnecessary tension. Practicing progressive muscle relaxation regularly can have numerous benefits for individuals of all ages and backgrounds. It can help you achieve a state of calmness, reduce stress levels, and alleviate symptoms of anxiety. This technique can be particularly useful for individuals who experience anxiety-related muscle tension, as it provides a practical tool for relaxation and stress management. When practicing progressive muscle relaxation, it is important to find a quiet and comfortable space where you can fully focus on the exercise. To begin, start with a deep breath in, and gradually tense and release each muscle group, one at a time, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. Pay attention to the sensations in each muscle group and consciously release any tension you may be holding. Mindfulness meditation. It is a practice that allows individuals to focus their attention on the present moment and be fully aware of their thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting caught up in judgments or distractions. Through mindfulness meditation, individuals can develop a greater sense of self-awareness and learn to observe their thoughts and emotions with curiosity and kindness. This practice helps to cultivate a non-reactive and accepting attitude towards oneself and one's experiences. By practicing mindfulness meditation, anyone can benefit from improved mental and emotional well-being. It is not necessary to set aside a significant amount of time each day for meditation. Even a few minutes of regular practice can make a difference. One way to include mindfulness meditation into daily routines is to start the day with a short meditation session. This can be done by finding a quiet and comfortable space, sitting in a relaxed posture, and focusing on the breath. Taking a few minutes to observe the breath and bring attention to the present moment can set a positive tone for the day. In addition to starting the day with mindfulness meditation, it can also be helpful to incorporate brief meditation breaks throughout the day. These breaks can be as short as a few minutes and can be used to center and refocus one's attention. Taking a mindful pause during a hectic day can help to reduce stress and improve overall focus and productivity. By making mindfulness meditation a regular part of daily routines, individuals can experience the benefits of reduced anxiety, increased self-awareness, and improved overall well-being. Remember, mindfulness meditation is a practice, and it takes time and commitment to develop. Be patient with yourself and allow the practice to unfold naturally. Chapter 4: Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. Understanding negative thought patterns. Negative thought patterns can often contribute to feelings of anxiety and unease. I've personally experienced the impact of these thought patterns and know how challenging they can be to overcome. The good news is that there are techniques derived from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, that can help us recognize and challenge these negative thoughts, leading to more positive and realistic thinking patterns. One common negative thought pattern is called catastrophizing, where we tend to blow things out of proportion and imagine the worst-case scenario. For example, if we make a mistake at work, we might automatically think our career is over and we'll never be successful again. These thoughts only serve to increase our anxiety and stress levels, making it difficult to find constructive solutions. Another negative thought pattern is black and white thinking, where we see things as either all good or all bad, with no room for shades of gray. This kind of thinking often leads to extreme judgments and unrealistic expectations. For example, if we receive a negative comment on a project, we might instantly believe that we are a failure and that everything we do is worthless. This type of thinking can be paralyzing and prevent us from moving forward. In order to address these negative thought patterns, it's important to first become aware of them. Pay attention to your thoughts and notice when they veer towards the negative. Once you've identified these patterns, you can start challenging them by asking yourself some key questions. Is there evidence to support this negative thought? What are some alternative explanations or perspectives? How likely is the worst-case scenario to actually happen? By consciously challenging our negative thoughts, we can begin to shift our thinking towards a more positive and realistic outlook. Remember, it's important to be patient with yourself during this process. Changing thought patterns takes time and practice, but with persistence, you can make significant progress. Replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by negative thoughts, consumed by anxiety, or feeling trapped in a cycle of pessimism? I certainly have. But you know what? There is a powerful tool that can help us break free from these harmful patterns of thinking and create a more positive and fulfilling life. The practice of replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations. When we intentionally replace negative thoughts with positive ones, we are reshaping our thinking and reprogramming our minds to focus on the good instead of the bad. This simple yet transformative practice can have a profound impact on our overall well-being and mental health. By consciously choosing to replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations, we can alleviate anxiety, reduce stress, and cultivate a more optimistic and balanced mindset. Now that we understand the power of replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations, let's explore some cognitive restructuring techniques that can help us further develop a more optimistic and balanced mindset. Cognitive restructuring involves identifying and challenging our negative thoughts, replacing them with more positive and realistic ones, and ultimately changing the way we perceive ourselves and the world around us. One powerful technique is called reframing. Reframing involves consciously reframing our negative thoughts or situations in a more positive and constructive light. For example, instead of dwelling on the idea that we might fail at a task, we can reframe our thoughts to believe in our abilities and focus on the learning experience and growth opportunities it presents. Another technique is thought stopping. This technique involves recognizing when negative thoughts arise and actively stopping them in their tracks. One effective way to do this is by using a physical gesture, such as snapping a rubber band on your wrist or saying "stop" out loud, to interrupt the negative thought pattern. Then, we can consciously replace the negative thought with a positive affirmation or a more rational and realistic perspective. By practicing cognitive restructuring techniques like reframing and thought stopping, we can gradually transform our mindset and develop a more positive and balanced outlook on life. Remember, it takes time and consistent effort to rewire our thinking patterns, but the results are well worth it. Behavioral techniques for anxiety. When it comes to managing anxiety, behavioral techniques can be highly effective. These techniques are designed to help individuals confront and overcome anxiety-provoking situations, enabling them to regain control and experience greater freedom in their lives. One of the key behavioral techniques used in the treatment of anxiety is exposure therapy. This technique involves gradually exposing oneself to situations or stimuli that trigger anxiety. By facing these fears in a controlled and systematic manner, individuals can learn to tolerate the anxiety and ultimately reduce their overall levels of fear and distress. Another approach that has shown success in treating anxiety is systematic desensitization. This technique involves pairing relaxation techniques with the imagined or actual experience of anxiety-provoking situations. By repeatedly exposing oneself to these situations while remaining relaxed, individuals can weaken their conditioned responses to anxiety and develop a sense of mastery over their fears. Both exposure therapy and systematic desensitization are highly effective in helping individuals confront their fears and gradually build confidence. By gradually facing fears and practicing new behaviors, individuals can become desensitized to anxiety-provoking situations and develop greater self-assurance. Over time, this can lead to reduced anxiety levels and an increased ability to navigate challenging situations with greater ease. Chapter 5: Nutrition and Anxiety. Impact of diet on anxiety. Have you ever noticed how certain foods can affect your mood? I certainly have. It's quite fascinating how what we put into our bodies can have such a profound impact on our mental well-being. I've experienced firsthand how my diet can either exacerbate or alleviate my anxiety symptoms. When it comes to anxiety, there are a few key factors to consider in relation to your diet. One important aspect is the consumption of caffeine. You might be familiar with the jitters and restlessness that can come from consuming too much coffee or energy drinks. Well, these effects are no different when it comes to anxiety. Caffeine can increase feelings of nervousness and contribute to a sense of unease. So, if you're dealing with anxiety, it might be worth considering reducing your caffeine intake. Another factor to consider is the impact of sugar on anxiety. Sure, that sugary treat might give you a temporary energy boost, but it can also lead to a crash in feelings of low mood and irritability. This roller coaster effect on blood sugar levels can worsen anxiety symptoms. So, it may be beneficial to limit your consumption of sugary foods and opt for healthier alternatives. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are also foods that can help alleviate anxiety symptoms and promote a sense of calm. For example, omega-3 fatty acids, commonly found in fatty fish like salmon and sardines, have been shown to have a positive impact on mental health. These healthy fats can reduce inflammation in the brain and support cognitive function, which can help manage anxiety. Another dietary approach that can have a positive impact on anxiety is incorporating foods rich in magnesium. Magnesium is known as nature's tranquilizer and can help relax muscles and reduce stress. Great sources of magnesium include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. By paying attention to what you eat, you can take control of your anxiety symptoms and support your overall mental well-being. Making small changes to your diet, such as reducing caffeine and sugar intake while incorporating omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium-rich foods, can make a noticeable difference. It's incredible how food can truly be medicine for the mind. Foods to avoid. Certain foods have been found to exacerbate anxiety symptoms, so it's important to be mindful of what we consume. By understanding these food triggers and making conscious choices, we can contribute to better anxiety management and overall well-being. One of the main culprits in worsening anxiety symptoms is caffeine. While some people can tolerate it in moderation, others might find that even small amounts can make them feel jittery and anxious. It's best to reduce or avoid caffeine-containing drinks, such as coffee, energy drinks, and certain types of tea, if you notice a negative impact on your anxiety levels. Processed sugars, commonly found in desserts, sodas, and processed snacks, can also have a detrimental effect on anxiety. These sugary treats can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, leading to mood swings and increased anxiety. Opting for natural sweeteners such as honey or maple syrup, and focusing on whole foods instead of processed ones, can help stabilize blood sugar levels and promote a calmer state of mind. Nutritional strategies for anxiety relief. Incorporating nutrient-rich foods into your diet can have a significant impact on your mental well-being and reduce anxiety. The foods we consume play a vital role in supporting brain health and ensuring the proper functioning of neurotransmitters, which are involved in regulating mood and emotions. Fruits and vegetables are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that help combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. These nutrients support the brain's health, improve cognitive function, and reduce the risk of mental health disorders, including anxiety. Incorporating omega-3 fatty acids into your diet is also beneficial for anxiety relief. Foods such as fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats have anti-inflammatory properties and can reduce anxiety symptoms by promoting a healthy balance of neurotransmitters in the brain. Alongside a balanced diet, dietary supplements can provide additional support for anxiety relief. However, it's crucial to approach supplements with caution and consult with a healthcare professional before adding them to your routine. They can help ensure that you choose the right supplements that are safe, effective, and compatible with your individual needs. A balanced diet, based on wholesome and nutrient-dense foods, is essential for overall resilience and mental well-being. Remember to prioritize consuming a variety of fruits, vegetables, and sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Consider working with a registered dietitian to tailor your diet to your specific needs and goals. Chapter 6: Exercise and Anxiety. Benefits of physical activity. When I engage in physical activity, I have found that it helps me alleviate my anxiety and promotes a sense of well-being. Not only does exercise provide a distraction from anxious thoughts, but it also helps in reducing stress levels. The physical exertion allows me to release tension and pent-up energy, leaving me feeling more relaxed and calm. Additionally, when I exercise, my body releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that act as mood boosters. These endorphins create feelings of happiness and euphoria, helping to improve my overall mood. It's incredible how something as simple as going for a run or taking a yoga class can have such a positive impact on my mental well-being. When I learned about the benefits of regular exercise for managing anxiety, it encouraged me to prioritize physical activity in my life. I started by setting small goals and gradually increased my level of activity over time. It has become an essential part of my routine, and I can truly say that it has made a significant difference in managing my anxiety. Best exercises for anxiety. These exercises can help you relax your mind and strengthen your body, providing relief from anxiety. Finding enjoyable and accessible exercises is important to create a sustainable routine for anxiety management. When you find exercises that you genuinely enjoy, you are more likely to stick with your routine and reap the benefits in the long term. Creating an exercise routine. When it comes to creating an exercise routine, it's important to start with a strategy that works for you. I found that incorporating activities I enjoy makes it easier to stick to my routine. Whether it's going for a jog, attending a fitness class, or practicing yoga, finding what you truly enjoy will keep you motivated and excited to exercise. It's also crucial to consider the frequency of your workouts. Start by setting a realistic goal, such as exercising 3 times a week, and gradually increase the frequency over time. Consistency is key here, so choose days and times that work best for your schedule and commit to sticking to them. Another aspect to consider is the duration of your workouts. Begin with manageable time periods, such as 20 to 30 minutes, and gradually increase as your fitness level improves. Don't be discouraged if you can only exercise for a short time initially. Progress takes time, and every minute of physical activity counts. In addition to frequency and duration, it's important to diversify your exercise routine. Incorporating a mix of cardiovascular activities, strength training, and flexibility exercises will help you develop a well-rounded fitness regimen. Not only will this keep your workouts interesting, but it will also ensure that you're targeting different muscle groups and reaping the benefits of a balanced exercise routine. Lastly, listen to your body. It's essential to balance pushing yourself to achieve your fitness goals, while also respecting your physical limitations. Start with moderate intensity workouts and gradually increase the intensity over time. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. By following these tips and designing a personalized exercise routine, you can create structure in your life and experience the numerous physical and mental health benefits that come with regular physical activity. Chapter 7: Sleep and Anxiety. Understanding the sleep-anxiety connection. Many individuals who struggle with anxiety find it difficult to fall asleep at night or stay asleep throughout the night. On the other hand, sleep disturbances, such as insomnia or frequent awakenings, can trigger or worsen anxiety symptoms. This reciprocal relationship can create a vicious cycle, making it challenging for individuals to find relief from both sleep and anxiety issues. When we don't get enough sleep or experience poor quality sleep, our bodies and minds become more sensitive to stressors. This heightened sensitivity can lead to an increase in anxiety symptoms. Furthermore, anxiety can cause racing thoughts and a heightened state of arousal, making it harder to relax and fall asleep. As a result, the lack of proper sleep can contribute to increased anxiety levels, leading to further sleep disturbances. It becomes a never-ending loop that can severely impact our overall well-being. However, the good news is that improving sleep quality can have a positive impact on anxiety levels and overall mental well-being. By addressing sleep issues, individuals can break the cycle and experience significant improvements in their anxiety symptoms. Improving sleep hygiene. Establishing good sleep hygiene practices is essential for promoting restful sleep and improving overall sleep quality. By following these simple tips and incorporating them into your daily routine, you can significantly enhance your sleep hygiene and experience a more rejuvenating sleep. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule is key to fostering healthy sleep habits. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This regularity helps regulate your body's internal clock and promotes a more efficient sleep-wake cycle. Creating a sleep-friendly environment is also crucial for optimizing your sleep. Make your bedroom a peaceful and comfortable space by keeping it cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in a supportive mattress and pillows, and consider using earplugs or a white noise machine if external noises disturb your sleep. Implementing relaxation techniques before bed can help calm your mind and prepare your body for sleep. Engaging in activities like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing mindfulness can promote a sense of relaxation and reduce anxiety. Avoid stimulating activities such as using electronic devices or engaging in intense exercise close to bedtime, as these can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. By establishing these sleep hygiene practices, you can create a bedtime routine that signals your body to unwind and prepare for sleep. Gradually incorporating these habits into your daily life will help you achieve better sleep quality and wake up feeling refreshed and revitalized. Remember, everyone's sleep needs are unique, so it's important to find the practices that work best for you. Experiment with different strategies and find what helps you relax and sleep well. Relaxation techniques for better sleep. Practicing relaxation techniques can greatly enhance our ability to relax and prepare for a restful night's sleep. These techniques, such as guided imagery and progressive muscle relaxation, have been proven to be effective in reducing stress and promoting better sleep. Guided imagery is a relaxation technique that involves using our imagination to create a calm and peaceful mental image. By visualizing soothing scenes, like a serene beach or a lush forest, we can create a sense of relaxation and ease. This can help quiet our racing thoughts and encourage a peaceful state of mind conducive to sleep. Progressive muscle relaxation is another technique that involves systematically tensing and then relaxing different muscle groups in the body. By doing this, we can release physical tension and promote a sense of relaxation throughout our entire body. This technique can also help us become more aware of areas of tension that we may not even realize are affecting our sleep quality. Incorporating calming activities into our bedtime routines can further improve sleep quality and reduce anxiety-related sleep disturbances. These activities can help us unwind, signal to our bodies that it's time to relax, and prepare us for a peaceful night's sleep. One effective calming activity is reading a book before bed. By immersing ourselves in a good story, we can shift our focus away from the stressors of the day and enter a more relaxed state. Reading can also be a quiet and soothing activity that signals to our bodies that it's time to wind down. Another relaxing activity is taking a warm bath or shower. The warmth of the water can soothe both our bodies and our minds, helping us release tension and prepare for sleep. Additionally, the act of bathing can serve as a ritual, helping us transition from the busyness of the day to a state of relaxation. Engaging in deep breathing exercises is also beneficial for promoting relaxation before bed. By taking slow, deep breaths and focusing on our breath, we can activate our body's relaxation response and calm our nervous system. This can help us let go of any tension or anxiety and prepare our minds and bodies for a peaceful night's rest. Remember, finding the relaxation techniques and activities that work best for us may involve some trial and error. It's important to explore different options and find what resonates with us personally. By incorporating these relaxation techniques and calming activities into our bedtime routines, we can create an environment that promotes better sleep and reduces anxiety-related sleep disturbances. So, tonight, why not try incorporating some relaxation techniques into your bedtime routine? Whether it's practicing guided imagery, trying progressive muscle relaxation, reading a book, taking a warm bath, or engaging in deep breathing exercises, give yourself the gift of relaxation and set the stage for a restful night's sleep. Chapter 8: Social Support and Connection. Importance of social support. When we face anxiety or stress, having people we can rely on and confide in can provide comfort and reassurance. The support and understanding from others can help alleviate feelings of loneliness or isolation, making us feel more connected and supported in our journey. With a supportive network, we can find encouragement to address our fears, manage stress, and develop coping mechanisms that promote a healthier mindset. Understanding that social support is not just about having someone to talk to, but also having individuals who genuinely listen and validate our experiences can be empowering. These relationships can provide emotional support, practical advice, or even just a friendly ear to listen. By actively seeking and nurturing these connections, we can foster an environment of mutual support and empathy. By surrounding ourselves with people who understand and accept us, we create an environment where we can share our thoughts and feelings freely without fear of judgment. This, in turn, enables us to build stronger bonds and cultivate lasting friendships. Through these relationships, we can gain a sense of belonging and acceptance, which are essential for our mental and emotional well-being. When we feel supported and connected to others, it becomes easier to navigate life's challenges and find solace during difficult times. Building a supportive network. When facing anxiety, it is crucial to have a network of understanding friends, family, or support groups who can offer a helping hand and demonstrate empathy towards your struggles. Having people who believe in your experiences and are willing to listen can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. That being said, let's explore how you can build and maintain a supportive network that contributes to your long-term anxiety management. First and foremost, it's important to identify individuals who genuinely understand and empathize with your anxiety. Seek out friends and family members who have shown compassion and support in the past. Opening up to them about your experiences may lead to a deeper connection and a greater understanding of your anxiety. Sharing your thoughts and feelings in a safe and non-judgmental environment can provide immense relief and foster a stronger bond of trust. Additionally, consider joining support groups or online communities consisting of individuals who also struggle with anxiety. Connecting with people who are going through similar experiences can be incredibly validating and empowering. These groups often provide a platform for sharing coping strategies, practical advice, and a sense of belonging, which can have a profound positive impact on your mental well-being. Furthermore, remember that building a supportive network is a two-way street. Just as you seek understanding and compassion from others, it is equally important to offer the same support to your loved ones. Being there for them during their own challenges and actively listening to their concerns can strengthen your bond and create a reciprocal relationship of support and care. Nurturing your relationships within your network is crucial for maintaining a strong support system. Regularly check in with your loved ones, inquire about their well-being, and actively engage in conversations to deepen your connection. Show interest in their lives and offer your support whenever possible. This ongoing maintenance will not only strengthen your relationships, but also ensure that your network remains available to you during times of need. In conclusion, building a supportive network is essential for managing anxiety in the long term. Cultivating relationships with understanding friends, family, or support groups provides emotional validation and practical assistance, easing the burden of anxiety. Remember to seek out people who empathize with your experiences, both offline and online. In turn, be a source of support for others and actively nurture your relationships. By investing in these connections, you create a support system that can significantly contribute to your well-being and help you navigate anxiety with greater ease. Here's a practical tip. Consider reaching out to at least one person in your network today and letting them know how much their support means to you. Expressing gratitude can help strengthen your bond and remind you of the valuable connections you have in your life. Connecting with others. While building and nurturing a support network is essential, the act of connecting with others on a meaningful level is a skill that requires practice and intentionality. Forming genuine connections not only helps alleviate anxiety, but also enriches our lives by fostering a sense of belonging and understanding. In this subchapter, we will explore practical strategies to connect with others, deepening our relationships and enhancing our emotional well-being. Be present and engaged. One of the most important aspects of connecting with others is being fully present and engaged in conversations. This means actively listening, maintaining eye contact, and showing genuine interest in the other person's thoughts and feelings. By being attentive, you demonstrate that you value the relationship and are invested in the other person's well-being. This presence fosters trust and opens the door for more meaningful and supportive interactions. Share your experiences. Authenticity is key to building strong connections. Sharing your own experiences, particularly your struggles and victories, can create a deeper bond with others. When you open up about your anxiety, you not only relieve some of the burden you're carrying, but also encourage others to share their own experiences. This mutual vulnerability can lead to stronger, more empathetic relationships. Practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Practicing empathy involves putting yourself in someone else's shoes and genuinely trying to understand their perspective. When you approach relationships with empathy, you create a supportive environment where people feel understood and valued. This can significantly strengthen your connections and enhance your support network. Engage in shared activities. Participating in activities that you and others enjoy can be a great way to bond and create lasting memories. Whether it's a hobby, a sport, or a community project, engaging in shared activities provides a natural context for connection. These experiences can build camaraderie and create opportunities for deeper conversations and mutual support. Be open to new connections. While it's important to nurture existing relationships, being open to new connections can also enrich your support network. Attend social events, join clubs or groups that interest you, and be open to meeting new people. Expanding your social circle can introduce you to new perspectives and support systems, further enhancing your ability to manage anxiety. Maintain boundaries. While connecting with others is crucial, maintaining healthy boundaries is equally important. It's essential to protect your emotional well-being by setting limits on the amount of time and energy you invest in relationships. Ensure that your connections are balanced and that you're not overextending yourself. Healthy boundaries allow you to give and receive support without becoming overwhelmed. Express gratitude and appreciation. Showing appreciation for the people in your life strengthens your connections and fosters a positive atmosphere. Regularly express gratitude for the support and kindness you receive. This not only reinforces the bond you share, but also encourages a culture of mutual appreciation and care within your network. Conclusion. Connecting with others is a vital component of managing anxiety and enhancing overall well-being. By being present and engaged, sharing your experiences, practicing empathy, engaging in shared activities, being open to new connections, maintaining boundaries, and expressing gratitude, you can cultivate deep, meaningful relationships. These connections provide emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging, all of which are essential for navigating anxiety and living a fulfilling life. As you continue on your journey to overcome anxiety, remember that you are not alone. By investing in your relationships and building a strong support network, you create a foundation of strength and resilience. Take the time to connect with others, nurture your relationships, and appreciate the support you receive. Together, we can create a calmer, happier, and more connected life. Chapter 9. Time Management and Prioritization. Effective Time Management Strategies. Implementing effective time management strategies can greatly reduce stress and enhance productivity, ultimately leading to a calmer mindset. By learning to prioritize tasks, set realistic goals, and manage distractions, individuals can alleviate anxiety related to time constraints and improve their overall well-being. When it comes to time management, one important strategy is to prioritize tasks. By identifying the most urgent and important tasks, individuals can focus their energy and efforts on what truly matters. This not only helps in meeting deadlines, but also ensures that valuable time is allocated to tasks that have the greatest impact. Setting realistic goals is another crucial aspect of effective time management. By setting achievable and measurable goals, individuals can stay motivated and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Breaking down big tasks into smaller, manageable steps can make them less daunting and increase the likelihood of success. It is important to align goals with personal values and priorities to maintain a sense of purpose and fulfillment. In today's digital age, managing distractions has become even more challenging. The constant influx of notifications, emails, and social media can significantly impact productivity. By implementing strategies to minimize distractions, such as turning off notifications, scheduling specific time for email and social media, and creating a dedicated workspace, individuals can create an environment that fosters focus and concentration. Engaging in effective time management strategies can have numerous benefits, including increased productivity, reduced stress, and improved overall well-being. It is essential for individuals of all ages and backgrounds to develop effective time management skills to make the most of their time and achieve their goals. Prioritizing tasks to reduce stress. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the number of tasks on your plate? Maybe you have so much to do that you don't even know where to start. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people struggle with managing their workload effectively, leading to increased stress and anxiety. The good news is that there are proven techniques you can use to prioritize your tasks and reduce these feelings of overwhelm. One important step in managing your workload is identifying and prioritizing the most important tasks. When everything feels urgent, it can be challenging to determine what truly needs your immediate attention. Start by taking a step back and assessing the importance and urgency of each task. Ask yourself questions like, is this task necessary for achieving my goals? Can it be delegated to someone else? Are there any impending deadlines? By asking these questions, you can gain clarity on which tasks should be your top priority. Remember, not everything needs to be done right away, and it's okay to say no or delegate tasks that are not critical to your goals. Once you have identified your most important tasks, it's helpful to create a to-do list. Write down each task, along with any relevant details or deadlines. This simple act of writing things down can help you externalize your thoughts, freeing up mental space and reducing overwhelm. Keep your to-do list visible and regularly update it as tasks are completed or new ones arise. Another effective technique to reduce stress is time blocking. This involves setting aside specific time blocks dedicated to working on specific tasks or groups of tasks. By allocating dedicated time for each task, you can focus without distractions and make steady progress. Be sure to schedule breaks between tasks to give yourself time to refresh and recharge. Remember, the key is to find a prioritization method that works best for you and your unique needs. Experiment with different techniques, such as categorizing tasks by urgency or using a digital productivity tool, to find what helps you stay organized and in control. Learning to effectively prioritize your tasks is a valuable skill that can significantly reduce stress and increase productivity. Setting realistic goals. It is important to set goals that are based on our own unique strengths and limitations. By understanding what we are capable of, we can set ourselves up for success. This approach allows us to approach our goals step by step, making it easier to measure progress along the way. Chapter 10. Self-Care and Anxiety. Understanding self-care. Self-care is an essential aspect of maintaining our well-being, especially when it comes to managing anxiety. By prioritizing and nurturing our physical, emotional, and mental health, we can build resilience and reduce the impact of anxiety on our lives. When it comes to self-care, it's important to recognize that we all have unique needs and preferences. What works for one person may not work for another. It's crucial to listen to our bodies, emotions, and thoughts to understand what self-care activities resonate with us. Engaging in self-care involves creating routines and habits that promote our overall well-being. This can include activities such as exercising regularly, eating nutritious meals, getting enough restful sleep, and practicing relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises. Self-awareness plays a critical role in understanding our anxiety triggers and identifying the self-care practices that best support us. By developing a deeper understanding of ourselves, we can tailor our self-care routines to suit our individual needs. Cultivating self-awareness involves paying attention to our physical sensations, emotions, and thoughts. We can start by noticing how our bodies feel when we're stressed or anxious, and then identifying activities that promote relaxation and stress relief. Experimenting with different self-care practices and reflecting on how they make us feel can help us discover what works best for us. Building coping abilities is another key aspect of self-care when it comes to managing anxiety. By implementing healthy coping strategies, we can effectively deal with stress and reduce its impact on our well-being. These strategies can include seeking support from loved ones, practicing mindfulness techniques, engaging in hobbies or activities we enjoy, or even seeking professional help from therapists or counselors. It's important to remember that self-care is not a one-time fix-it-all solution. It's an ongoing process that requires dedication and self-compassion. By integrating self-care into our daily lives, we can develop resilience and enhance our ability to cope with anxiety. Practicing self-compassion. It is a way of extending compassion to ourselves, just as we would to a close friend or loved one. When we practice self-compassion, we acknowledge our suffering without judgment and offer ourselves the same care and support we would offer to someone else. By adopting a self-compassionate mindset, we can reduce self-criticism and enhance self-esteem, leading to a more positive and balanced outlook on life. When we are able to offer ourselves understanding and forgiveness, we can break free from the cycle of negative self-talk and cultivate feelings of worthiness and self-acceptance. Self-care activities for anxiety relief. When we prioritize self-care, we give ourselves the opportunity to recharge and find peace amidst life's challenges. This subchapter explores different self-care practices that can foster a sense of calmness and self-nurturing. One self-care activity that can help relieve anxiety is taking breaks. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to slow down. By intentionally setting aside time for breaks, we allow ourselves to rest and recharge. Whether it's a short walk in nature, a few minutes of deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to pause and relax, these small breaks can have a big impact on our mental well-being. Pursuing hobbies is another powerful self-care practice. Engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment not only provides a sense of accomplishment, but also serves as a healthy distraction from anxiety. Whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, gardening, or dancing, finding a hobby that resonates with us can help us relax, express ourselves, and find solace in the present moment. Practicing mindfulness is an essential self-care activity for anxiety relief. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, without judgment or attachment to thoughts and emotions. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and learn to respond to anxiety in a more calm and balanced way. Mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, and body scans can help ground us in the present moment and alleviate anxious thoughts and feelings. Chapter 11. Seeking Professional Help. Signs it's time to seek help. When it comes to managing anxiety, it's important to be aware of the signs that indicate it may be time to seek professional help. These signs can vary from person to person, but there are some common indicators that should not be ignored. Firstly, pay attention to the intensity and frequency of your anxiety. If you find yourself experiencing anxiety more frequently and intensely, to the point where it significantly interferes with your daily life and overall well-being, it may be a sign that professional help is needed. Additionally, if you notice that your anxiety is starting to impact your relationships, work, or school performance, it's crucial to seek support. Anxiety can affect our ability to concentrate, make decisions, and interact with others, so if you're finding it increasingly difficult to manage these areas of your life, reaching out to a professional can make a significant difference. Physical symptoms can also be a sign that seeking help is necessary. If you're experiencing persistent physical symptoms such as headaches, muscle tension, stomach aches, or difficulty sleeping due to anxiety, it's important to address these symptoms with a healthcare provider. Lastly, if you're constantly feeling overwhelmed, hopeless, or helpless due to anxiety, it's time to seek professional assistance. These emotions can indicate that anxiety is taking a toll on your mental health, and seeking help can provide you with the tools and support needed to manage these emotions effectively. Types of mental health professionals. When seeking treatment for anxiety, it's helpful to understand the roles and specialties of different mental health professionals. This knowledge allows you to make informed decisions regarding your mental health care. One type of mental health professional you may encounter is a therapist. Therapists are trained professionals who provide counseling and therapy services to individuals dealing with various mental health concerns, including anxiety. They usually have a master's degree in psychology or counseling, and their expertise lies in helping individuals explore and understand their emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Therapists use various therapeutic techniques, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to assist clients in managing their anxiety and developing coping strategies. Another type of mental health professional is a psychiatrist. Psychiatrists are medical doctors who specialize in mental health. They have completed medical school and are qualified to prescribe medication. Psychiatrists often diagnose and treat mental illnesses, including anxiety disorders, through a combination of therapy and medication management. So, if you're seeking a holistic approach to your anxiety treatment that involves therapy and medication, a psychiatrist may be the right professional for you. Lastly, there are counselors who specialize in anxiety treatment. Counselors typically have a master's degree in counseling and abide by specific licensing regulations. They offer guidance and support to individuals experiencing anxiety-related challenges. Counselors can help you develop coping strategies, enhance your self-esteem, and navigate the difficulties that arise from anxiety. With their guidance, you can gain insight into your anxiety triggers and find ways to manage them effectively. Therapeutic approaches for anxiety. When it comes to managing anxiety, there are various therapeutic approaches that can make a significant difference. In this section, we'll explore two effective options: cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and medication. Let's dive in and see how these approaches can help you regain control over your anxiety symptoms. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a widely used and evidence-based therapeutic approach for anxiety disorders. CBT focuses on identifying and changing unhelpful thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to anxiety. By working with a qualified mental health professional, you can learn practical strategies to challenge negative thoughts, develop healthier coping mechanisms, and gradually desensitize yourself to anxiety-provoking situations. Medication can also be a valuable tool in managing anxiety. Different medications, such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, or benzodiazepines, may be prescribed depending on the severity and type of anxiety disorder. It's important to consult with a psychiatrist who specializes in anxiety disorders to determine the most suitable medication and dosage for your specific needs. Medication, when used in conjunction with therapy, can help reduce anxiety symptoms and provide relief. It's crucial to remember that everyone's journey with anxiety is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's essential to explore different therapeutic options and find the best approach that suits your individual needs. Working closely with a mental health professional who specializes in anxiety disorders will provide you with personalized guidance and support throughout your recovery process. By engaging in therapy and utilizing medication, you're taking proactive steps towards managing your anxiety symptoms and promoting overall well-being. With the right combination of therapeutic approaches, you can develop effective strategies to cope with anxiety and experience significant improvements in your daily life. Chapter 12. Overcoming fear and avoidance. Understanding fear and avoidance patterns. They can hold us back from experiencing new things, developing meaningful relationships, and achieving our goals. In this subchapter, we will explore the nature of fear-based behaviors and how gaining insight into them can empower us to challenge and overcome them. When it comes to fear and avoidance patterns, I've had my fair share of experiences. I used to let fear dictate my actions and limit my potential. It felt like I was stuck in a never-ending cycle of anxiety and missed opportunities. But through self-reflection and understanding, I learned how to break free from these patterns and take control of my life. The first step in understanding fear-based behaviors is recognizing that they stem from our innate desire to protect ourselves. When we perceive a situation as threatening, whether it's real or imagined, our survival instincts kick in, triggering a fear response. This response manifests in various ways, such as avoiding certain activities, situations, or even people. However, what we often fail to realize is that by giving in to fear and avoiding what makes us uncomfortable, we inadvertently reinforce those fearful beliefs. It becomes a vicious cycle where our fear grows stronger, and our world becomes smaller. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in mindset and a willingness to confront our fears head-on. By gaining insight into our fear-based behaviors, we can start to understand the underlying reasons behind them. This self-reflection allows us to identify patterns, triggers, and the impact they have on our lives. It's not easy to confront our fears, but the rewards are immense. We open ourselves up to new opportunities, personal growth, and a sense of empowerment. Throughout this subchapter, we will delve deep into the mechanisms behind fear and avoidance patterns. We will explore practical strategies to challenge these patterns and give you the tools to overcome them. Remember, you have the power to break free from the limitations imposed by fear. It's time to take the first step towards a life of personal growth and fulfillment. Exposure therapy. Exposure therapy is a powerful approach to reduce anxiety and build tolerance towards feared situations or objects. It involves intentionally exposing oneself to these fears gradually, allowing one to confront and overcome them. Through repeated exposure, individuals can learn to manage their anxiety, develop coping mechanisms, and increase their confidence. Working with a therapist is essential to the success of exposure therapy. Together, you and your therapist will develop exposure exercises tailored to your specific fears and goals. These exercises will gradually expose you to your fears in a controlled and supportive environment. Your therapist will guide you through the process, providing strategies and support to help you navigate the challenges that arise during exposure. They will help you identify the thoughts and emotions that contribute to your anxiety and guide you in reframing them in a more constructive and realistic way. During exposure exercises, you will be encouraged to pay attention to your physical and emotional reactions. By observing and reflecting on these experiences, you can gain a better understanding of your anxiety triggers and learn to manage them more effectively. Remember, exposure therapy is not about pushing yourself too far too fast. It's a gradual process that respects your pace and comfort level. Each exposure exercise is designed to be challenging yet manageable, allowing you to build resilience and confidence over time. Collaborating with a therapist is crucial in developing effective exposure exercises. Your therapist will take the time to understand your fears and anxiety triggers, and together, you will create a personalized treatment plan. Your therapist will guide you through each exposure exercise, providing support and encouragement along the way. They will help you set realistic goals and monitor your progress, making adjustments as needed. The therapist will also teach you valuable coping techniques, such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and relaxation exercises, to help manage anxiety during exposure. These techniques can enhance your ability to tolerate discomfort and build resilience. Additionally, your therapist will help you identify and challenge any negative beliefs or thought patterns that contribute to your anxiety. By replacing these negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones, you can change your perception of feared situations and reduce anxiety. Working with a therapist provides a safe and supportive environment for your exposure therapy journey. They will be there to assist you every step of the way, offering guidance, reassurance, and expertise. Challenging avoidant behaviors. By confronting these anxiety-provoking situations, we can learn to overcome our fears and improve our ability to cope with them. One approach to challenging avoidant behaviors is exposure therapy. This therapy involves gradually exposing ourselves to the situations that trigger our anxiety, starting with less intimidating scenarios and gradually progressing to more challenging ones. For example, if we have a fear of public speaking, we might start by speaking in front of a small group of friends or family members, and then work our way up to speaking in front of larger audiences. Another helpful strategy is to develop alternative coping strategies. This involves learning and practicing healthy ways to manage anxiety and stress. Some examples of alternative coping strategies include deep breathing exercises, mindfulness techniques, and positive self-talk. These strategies can help us calm our minds and bodies, allowing us to approach anxiety-provoking situations with greater ease. Seeking support from others can also be beneficial in challenging avoidant behaviors. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist about our anxieties and fears can provide us with valuable insights and guidance. They can offer encouragement and help us brainstorm effective solutions for facing challenging situations. Chapter 13. Finding Joy in Everyday Life. Practicing gratitude. It is a way of shifting our focus from what's wrong to what's right, allowing us to find joy and appreciate the blessings that surround us. Incorporating gratitude exercises into our daily routines can have a profound impact on our mindset. It helps us cultivate a more positive outlook on life, improve our relationships, and increase our overall sense of well-being. Mindfulness in daily activities. It is about bringing awareness to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations as we go through our daily routines. By practicing mindfulness in our everyday activities, we can enhance our overall well-being and find more joy and contentment in our lives. When we are mindful, we are fully present and engaged in whatever we are doing. This allows us to appreciate the simple joys and pleasures that often go unnoticed when we are caught up in our thoughts and worries. By being mindful, we can savor the taste of our morning coffee, feel the warmth of the water as we wash our hands, or enjoy the fresh air as we take a walk outside. Pursuing hobbies and interests. It allows us to explore our creativity, challenge ourselves, and experience a sense of accomplishment. Hobbies and interests can encompass a wide range of activities, from artistic pursuits such as painting and playing a musical instrument to athletic endeavors like running or practicing yoga. Regardless of the specific hobby or interest, the act of pursuing it can have significant benefits for our overall well-being. When we try something new, we step outside of our comfort zones and open ourselves up to new experiences and opportunities for growth. This can lead to a greater sense of self-discovery and increased confidence. Additionally, renewing previous interests can reignite our passion and enthusiasm, reminding us of what brings joy and fulfillment to our lives. Chapter 14. Managing Anxiety in the Workplace. Handling Stress at Work. Let me share some techniques that have worked for me. First and foremost, it is essential to prioritize and organize your tasks. Break down your workload into manageable chunks and create a to-do list. This will help you stay focused and ensure that you are working on the most important tasks first. By doing so, you can alleviate the feeling of being overwhelmed and increase your productivity. Another effective strategy is to practice time management. Set realistic deadlines for your tasks and make sure to allocate sufficient time for breaks and rest. Taking short breaks throughout the day can help recharge your energy and improve your concentration. Furthermore, it is crucial to establish boundaries between work and personal life. Avoid bringing work-related stress home with you by creating a clear separation. Once you leave the office or finish your work for the day, switch your focus to activities that help you relax and unwind. Engaging in hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or practicing mindfulness techniques can be incredibly beneficial in reducing stress levels. In addition to individual strategies, creating a supportive work environment can greatly contribute to managing stress. Cultivate open communication with your colleagues and supervisors, establishing a sense of trust and collaboration. This can create a support system where you can openly discuss any challenges or concerns, helping to alleviate stress and foster a positive work atmosphere. Lastly, do not underestimate the power of self-care. Make time for activities that nourish your well-being, such as exercise, adequate sleep, and a healthy diet. Taking care of your physical health can have a significant impact on your mental and emotional well-being, enabling you to better manage stress. By implementing these coping strategies, you can effectively handle stress at work and create a more enjoyable and fulfilling work experience. Effective communication. Developing strong communication skills can greatly benefit us in the workplace. Being able to express our needs clearly, resolve conflicts, and seek support from our colleagues are essential skills that contribute to a positive work environment. In this section, we will explore various techniques that can help us become effective communicators. Learning effective communication techniques not only improves our interpersonal relationships, but also reduces anxiety-related challenges in the workplace. When we can effectively convey our thoughts and ideas, we feel more confident and comfortable in our professional interactions. Let's dive into some practical strategies we can implement to enhance our communication skills. One key aspect of effective communication is active listening. By actively engaging in conversations and giving our full attention to the speaker, we can better understand their perspective, show empathy, and avoid misunderstandings. Active listening involves maintaining eye contact, nodding to indicate understanding, and asking clarifying questions. Another important technique is using assertive communication. This involves expressing our thoughts, needs, and boundaries in a clear and respectful manner. By assertively communicating, we can advocate for ourselves while maintaining a positive and collaborative atmosphere. This approach allows us to address issues directly and seek solutions in a constructive manner. Nonverbal communication also plays a crucial role in our interactions. Our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice can convey messages that complement or contradict our words. Being aware of our nonverbal cues and using them effectively can enhance the impact and clarity of our communication. Lastly, practicing effective communication in written form is essential, especially in today's digital age. When composing emails, reports, or any written communication, we should strive for clarity, conciseness, and professionalism. Using proper grammar, avoiding jargon, and proofreading our messages can ensure that our written communication is clear and effective. By incorporating these techniques into our communication repertoire, we can foster positive relationships, resolve conflicts more effectively, and thrive in our professional endeavors. Strong communication skills not only benefit us individually, but also contribute to a cohesive and productive work environment. Remember, effective communication is a skill that can be learned and improved with practice. By being mindful of our communication habits and consistently applying these techniques, we can become more confident and skilled communicators. Work-life balance. When our personal and professional lives are in harmony, we can experience a sense of fulfillment and well-being. This subchapter will provide insights and strategies to help you achieve a better work-life balance and promote overall well-being. Prioritizing self-care is a key component of maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It involves taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. By incorporating self-care activities into your routine, such as exercise, relaxation techniques, and hobbies, you can recharge and reduce anxiety levels. Setting boundaries is another important aspect of work-life balance. It involves clearly defining the time and energy you dedicate to work and personal life. Setting realistic expectations, learning to say no, and delegating tasks can help prevent work from spilling over into your personal time, allowing you to fully engage in non-work activities and relationships. Scheduling downtime is equally important in achieving a healthy work-life balance. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply doing nothing, can help you recharge and disconnect from work-related stress. Chapter 15. Creating a long-term plan for anxiety management. Setting long-term goals. When it comes to managing anxiety, it's important to have a clear vision of where you want to be in the long run. By setting long-term goals, you give yourself something to strive for and a reason to keep going, even when things get tough. Start by reflecting on what you truly want to achieve in terms of anxiety management. Do you want to reduce the frequency and intensity of your anxiety symptoms? Improve your coping mechanisms? Or perhaps cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset? Once you have a clear idea of your long-term objectives, break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. These smaller goals will serve as milestones along the way, providing a sense of achievement and progress as you work towards your larger goals. Identifying areas of improvement can be a powerful way to enhance your overall well-being and contribute to a more stable and fulfilling life. Take some time to reflect on different aspects of your life that may be affected by anxiety. It could be your relationships, work, self-esteem, or daily activities. Identify the areas that you feel need improvement and jot them down. Next, think about what realistic objectives you can set to address these areas of improvement. For example, if you struggle with social anxiety, a realistic objective could be to attend a social event and engage in conversation with at least one new person. By establishing practical and achievable objectives, you can gradually work towards overcoming challenges and building a more fulfilling life. Maintaining progress. Maintaining progress involves incorporating learned strategies and techniques into daily routines. By integrating these effective tools, we can prevent relapse and continue on our path to managing anxiety. It is important to be consistent and diligent in applying these techniques to sustain long-term progress. Consistency is key. By consistently practicing the strategies and techniques we have learned, we reinforce positive habits and develop a greater sense of control over our anxiety. This consistency allows us to build a solid foundation for managing our anxieties in the long run. Accountability is another crucial component. By holding ourselves accountable for our actions and choices, we remain committed to our anxiety management journey. This can be achieved through regular self-reflection and evaluation. By regularly assessing our progress and identifying areas for improvement, we can continue to grow and adapt our strategies. Ongoing self-reflection is essential for long-term success. By examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we gain a deeper understanding of our triggers and patterns. This self-awareness empowers us to make positive changes and develop personalized coping mechanisms. By regularly checking in with ourselves, we can identify any areas that require further attention and make necessary adjustments to our anxiety management strategies. To sustain long-term anxiety management, it is important to continually prioritize self-care. This includes practicing relaxation techniques, engaging in activities that bring us joy, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle that supports mental well-being. By incorporating self-care into our daily routines, we can proactively manage stress and prevent anxiety from overwhelming us. In conclusion, maintaining progress in anxiety management requires consistency, accountability, and ongoing self-reflection. By incorporating learned strategies into our daily routines and continually evaluating and adapting our approach, we can sustain long-term progress. Additionally, prioritizing self-care is essential for managing anxiety and supporting overall well-being. Remember, progress is a journey, and by staying committed and proactive, we can effectively manage anxiety in the long run. The role of resilience. Resilience plays a crucial role in our ability to navigate through life's challenges and overcome adversity. It enables us to bounce back and adapt in the face of difficult situations, providing us with the strength to move forward. As someone who has personally experienced the power of resilience, I can attest to its incredible impact. It has helped me push through tough times, find new perspectives, and develop a stronger sense of self. Through my journey, I have learned valuable lessons that I believe can benefit everyone. One of the key benefits of building resilience is its positive effect on anxiety management. Anxiety can be overwhelming and debilitating, but by cultivating resilience, we can develop coping mechanisms to manage and alleviate its impact on our lives. When faced with anxious thoughts or situations, having resilience allows us to maintain a balanced perspective and approach challenges with a clear mind. It helps us recognize that setbacks are a natural part of life and that we have the strength to overcome them. Resilience empowers us to proactively tackle our fears and anxieties rather than being paralyzed by them. In addition to anxiety management, building resilience has a profound impact on our overall well-being. It enhances our ability to handle stress, develop healthy habits, and maintain a positive outlook on life. It provides us with the energy and motivation to pursue our goals and live a fulfilling life. Self-care is a fundamental aspect of building resilience. Taking the time to prioritize our physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential for developing resilience. Engaging in activities that bring us joy, practicing relaxation techniques, and prioritizing restful sleep are all important components of self-care. Self-reflection is another powerful tool for building resilience. By examining our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions, we can gain valuable insight into our strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness allows us to make positive changes and develop strategies for handling stressful situations more effectively. Finally, support networks play a crucial role in building resilience. Surrounding ourselves with caring and understanding individuals who can provide emotional support and guidance is vital for our well-being. Sharing our experiences, seeking advice, and receiving encouragement from others can help us build resilience and navigate through challenging times. By focusing on self-care, self-reflection, and nurturing support networks, we can enhance our resilience and develop the tools needed to manage anxiety and thrive in life. Remember, building resilience is a journey that requires time, effort, and patience, but the rewards are truly transformative. As we reach the end of this audiobook, Overcoming Anxiety, Techniques for a Calmer, Happier You, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on together. We've explored a variety of strategies and techniques designed to help you manage anxiety and cultivate a more peaceful, fulfilling life. By understanding the nature of anxiety, identifying triggers, and adopting mindfulness and relaxation techniques, you've gained powerful tools to navigate the challenges you face. Cognitive behavioral therapy, nutritional strategies, exercise, and improved sleep hygiene have equipped you with practical ways to reduce anxiety and enhance your overall well-being. We've delved into the importance of social support and connection, time management, self-care, and seeking professional help when needed. You've learned to overcome fear and avoidance, find joy in everyday life, and manage anxiety in the workplace. Finally, we've explored the significance of creating a long-term plan for anxiety management, ensuring you have the resilience and strategies to sustain your progress. Remember, the journey to overcoming anxiety is a continuous one. It's okay to have setbacks and moments of struggle. What matters is your commitment to applying the techniques you've learned and seeking support when needed. By doing so, you can maintain the progress you've made and continue to grow stronger and more resilient. As you move forward, I encourage you to keep practicing the skills and strategies you've discovered in this audiobook. Embrace mindfulness, nurture your relationships, prioritize self-care, and stay open to seeking help when necessary. Your journey to a calmer, happier you is ongoing, and each step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this process. It's been an honor to share these insights and techniques with you. Remember, you have the power to overcome anxiety and create a life filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment. Wishing you all the best on your journey to a calmer, happier you. With gratitude. Mindful Literary.